With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit.
The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a look here at their signal caller, the fifth-year quarterback.
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here is Young. DeSantis has got it complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Oh, able to avoid him. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Now Young. Flush to his right. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. On play action, Young. Downfield, and he's got 11. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That one good for 26 and a first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
That throw by Young incomplete.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays that we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
The kick by Pinheiro is good. And the opening drive of the game yields 3. And all in all, a pretty decent opening drive, Charles. Pretty balanced. They had the passing game going and the rushing attack, too.
I would think they have to be happy with that start because you get your ground game going, which means your offensive line and your runners are pretty happy, and then you get your aerial attack going as well. So your quarterback and receivers have smiles on their faces. Now both up to speed, awaiting their next possessions for this game. They can't wait to get started again.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And trotting out there, their tall quarterbacks. Danny gets 6'5".
And he just continues to throw touchdown pass after touchdown pass, leading the league here down the final stretch of the year. Guys will say that the numbers and the rankings, they don't matter to him very much. But I don't know how much I actually believe that. Sure, he's team first, but I think everyone would like to see him finish #1, including himself.
2nd down and 3. To throw, White. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. White looks to throw. Looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. So the interception there, and Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Young will set to throw. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all, and you know what else he did? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
He got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he gets this only to the 41, not near enough for the first. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And as this offense makes their way back out, NFC playoff race time, we give you a look at what's going on there. As we count down through the final few weeks of the season, these guys have nothing to sweat about. They've clinched the top spots, so the road to the Super Bowl, it runs through them.
And there's a natural inclination here, partner, to say, okay, a lot of guys aren't going to play down the stretch. We've clinched. We're ready to go. But there's another part where you say, let's show the league why we're the #1 team. Maybe you intimidate someone. Maybe you dissuade them from thinking that they can beat you in the playoffs by going out and being really impressive down the stretch.
Absolutely, and you want to take momentum into the playoffs. There's also pride on the line for these guys individually.
Yeah, momentum and pride. Yeah, I'd make room for them and put them both in uniform.
A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. On first down, DeMarco. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. And Charles, you think about this offense, it's kind of a tricky time of the season because you're 14-0, looking to see this one out to the end, but you start to run into situations where guys are getting a little banged up. Maybe could use some time sharing, some time on the bench, just to rest. How do you approach the rest of this regular season?
I'm telling you, you don't ask the easy stuff, do you? I mean, you created a heck of a situation there, and actually you didn't create it. You presented it, and you're exactly right. It is tricky because your eye has to be on the ultimate prize, which is the Super Bowl. That's paramount. But at the same time, how much fun would it be to go down as one of the all-time great teams and join the 1972 Dolphins as the only undefeated team to win a Super Bowl? Every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know, as a defender, it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
On first and 10, White. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. From the 25, here's second down and 1. White off play action. The throw taken in by Sims. And outbounds right around the 20. These are his numbers from last week's contest. And you figure that he'll probably be a big factor in this one as well.
No question about it, partner. We just saw it right there. They want to get him the ball in space and see what he can do after the catch.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Second down and a little more than a yard here. They'll keep it on the ground. DeMarco. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up first and goal. White. And it's caught. Touchdown. Dalton Kincaid. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Shamrocks have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. extra point up and good by Sanders, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This fielded right at the goal line. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The OKC offense ready to set up shop again. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Off the play fake, Young. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Sanders. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 2 yards, good enough for a first. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And a lane slow materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. The numbers for him from a week ago. A boatload of carries, 139 yards.
And the way they ran the ball last week has to bring a smile to the faces of the entire coaching staff, because not only are they seeing a back pile up yardage, they're seeing a...
And he cannot get away, and Young will go down. That was Will Anderson getting home and finishing the play. Well, a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Oklahoma City has the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. He's been sensational all year. He threw touchdown pass number 45 the last time they had it. We'll see if he can build on that number here. It's 1st and 10. Off play action, here's White. Now he's forced out left. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Well, kind of a quirk in the schedule. These two division rivals didn't see each other much of the year. Their first meeting was just a few weeks ago, back in Week 14, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home.
3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
43 yards rushing for him now to this point. Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches.
Here's White. He finds his man, complete. It's Young. First target, first catch, and a 1st down. They'll try the left side. DeMarco, and a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call, because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
Now White. Pressure comes and down he goes. Shaquille Barrett racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
Yeah, some real defensive resistance there, saying not so fast to a good drive. They had marched to the end zone the last time out.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points seeded.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Young to throw it. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. The offense on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 7. Young. He lets it go deep for Olave. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, their first 2 drives only yielded 3 points. They might be thinking it's time to make something happen. Push the ball downfield and try and gain some points that way. Unfortunately, incomplete.
Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
They'll send the big tight end in motion right. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down.
And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. They work now on 2nd and 9. Play action. Here's White.
That's caught by Sims. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. The play fake. Now White. He finds his man, complete. It's Young. And a huge play that time. 44 yards.
We always talk about the guy who paid off the play. The only guy who caught it or ran it. But how about the elements that go into making a big play? This one in particular, able to scan the field. Pocket held up nicely. What a terrific job by the offensive line. The route, well run, and the football, right on the money.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Throw left side complete. That's Sims. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Now White.
A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. Following the play here, now we've got an injury. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3. It leaves him with 4th and 1. Now Jason Sanders for the field goal try. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. Sanders' kick is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So they get the 3. It was 4th and 1, and I think you were doing what I was doing. I was looking down at the sideline. I'm not sure the offensive unit wanted the 3. They wanted to go for it.
But when have we ever seen a unit that didn't want to go for it in that situation, right? Sometimes it's just way more important to have the points on the board than to worry about any type of a gamble.
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. Good push up front and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to run.
And he'll be close to another first down. In fact, he has a first down on a gain of 10. 47 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Left side here to Sanders. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Young off the play fake.
And once again, this is Sanders.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Young from the shotgun.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. Throwing, Young.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but if the other team doesn't get it, that's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So roughing the passer penalty, never one that you like to see.
Not at all, and especially when you're in that final push of the season. You can't afford to get your quarterback hurt before the playoffs roll around, and we know they'll be here before you know it.
And Young's throw there incomplete. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Young. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal. Young to throw it. And did he get the feet down? Yes, touchdown.
Jahan Dotson.
A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Caps are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. One more go for this offense in the first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds.
Now 2nd and 5.
Back to throw. Open man here, Sims, complete. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw again. He's going to air one out. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
They'll throw now on the final play.
He's got his target. That's complete.
Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a tie ball game here heading to break. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. Some critical games going on.
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. For this offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. Well, the first half very even. I mean, really in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
They'll let this go deep for Waddle.
This is caught inside the 15. And they rattle off a big one. 59 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Up the middle they go. DeMarco. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10. We're all knotted up at 10, but it appears that may change soon. Only question is, will they have to settle for 3?
They'll keep it on the ground. DeMarco. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line. A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. Now back to throw.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Now the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And as a result, possession switches hands. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
59 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
A first down throw for Young.
And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Now he'll try to run with this.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
Young will set to throw. And Sanders has got it complete. Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
A play fake. Now Young.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. On play action, Young.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
A second down throw for Young. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Again, it's Young. And it's caught. Touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown.
And the Caps have taken the lead.
Pinheiro now to add the extra point. He's got it as they go up by a total of 17-10. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Columbus's offense just about ready to go again.
They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 33 yards that time.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver, and as this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. DeMarco. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. DeMarco. There he goes, right side. And touchdown. A great effort there. His 8th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Shamrocks are an extra point away from drawing level. I thought as that was developing that he might actually keep it, but the right decision, obviously, to hand the football off.
And some teams do a really nice job of taking a little bit longer at the mesh point, meaning where he's going to hand it off or keep it. Sometimes they ride it maybe a step longer than others. That allows him to make the proper decision and have the right person end up with the ball.
And it paid off with a long touchdown run. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that will level the playing field at 17 all.
This taken in right around the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The OKC offense ready to set up shop again. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half.
They'll start by running the option to the right. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
Well, I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL. They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw, Young.
Open man downfield is Sanders. He's got him.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Well, certainly as a fan, you get a little bit nervous when you see him make those kind of throws. But they work on that in practice more than we know. And most of them now know their limits and know what they can get away with. And there's a completion right there.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Young. And that is incomplete.
Well, we all know possessions are crucial in a tie game, and let's face it, I really didn't need to tell you that. You already knew it. So when he sees he's got nothing good going, an excellent decision to just send that one to the sideline.
That throw by Young incomplete.
And this defense definitely in his head there on 3rd down, and he's pretty fortunate. They didn't call for grounding on this one. That was a good 10 feet over everyone's head.
And he's going to miss this one. Wide to the left from distance. It's no good, and we will remain tied here in this 3rd quarter.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try and work for 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through, and that one winds up no good.
So the missed 56-yarder, and now the flip side. Good starting field position at the 46 near midfield. They'll start this drive out on the ground, and he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
That's caught by Sims. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
Well, my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And it's caught. Touchdown. Dalton Kincaid. His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And his guys are going to take the lead.
CD, you know, anytime they get close to the red zone, he is such a threat, and there he is again already, his 2nd touchdown of the ball game.
And I know it's probably a little bit of a failing on my part, but you know I watch a game through defensive eyes, and I don't understand what the coverage was doing there. When he headed out deep, they should have adjusted and flowed towards him. Instead, they left him out there and gave him a chance to make a big play. And, of course, he did exactly that. His size, speed, and versatility makes him a top target in any game.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
The OKC offense ready to set up shop again.
Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be...
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground.
Well, it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. He has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that's complete. It's Sims. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 18 on the play.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
2nd and 5.
They'll keep it on the ground. DeMarco. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there. With now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the
Shamrocks get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and the lead now up to 14. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The OKC offense ready to set up shop again. Well, right now, they're in a bit of a tough spot here, CD. You're trailing by double digits. Remember the last time out, they fumbled. They're going to have to play some clean football here on this possession.
And all the talk on their sideline has been about taking care of the football, making sure that they're handling the ball correctly. So you know they'll be squeezing the rock pretty tight here. They just have to be careful not to go so hard in doing that they actually cause themselves other problems. Take care of the ball, but still try and play free and natural.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Columbus as we are set to bring you the home stretch here, the fourth quarter. Young looks to throw on first down. And that one to the right side and incomplete.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
Well, sometimes, you know, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well, and if they chip away at their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball as well.
And this offense on third down today, they've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd and 10. And Young's throw there incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
And darn right, they did something to disrupt that timing.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Fielded at the 20. Powers through. It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's already hit pay dirt twice. He's up over 100 yards. He is feeling good.
And he's just zipping along today. Everything coming together for him. It's that type of a day that you see it back. Just kind of have a grin on his face every time his number is called. Because he doesn't feel like there are going to be any lost yardage plays. Nothing but big-time positive runs.
Making the sideline grin as well. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a give right side. DeMarco. And a nice job there skipping away from the one tackle and ends up getting 5 yards out of that. 2nd down. From the 42-yard line, here's a 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. DeMarco. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll hit the deck, but he did not get there. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
Nice call on defense, rolling out the nickel package for that big 3rd down play, and they did an excellent job locking down coverage and forcing him to try and run for it, and he doesn't get there, which brings up a big 4th down call.
And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. First and 10, Young. Buying time to his left. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. First down, Young. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2nd and 11. Young. Over the middle, brought in by Dotson. That'll go for a gain of 7. And now it's 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Here is Young. And this is going to be incomplete. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. They'll come out throwing here on first down. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That's caught by Kincaid, working the middle of the field. He's been big, 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. And he's going to use his legs here. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he's stopped in the backfield. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. He'll drop to throw. Throw left side to Kincaid. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. They'll set up a throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. They'll run on first down. DeMarco. And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. They'll look to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Following the interception, Young. He's got Sanders on the out route. It's caught. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Young's throw caught by Olave. And he'll wind up picking up about 4 as that is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. Now here's Young. Under pressure and down he goes. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Young. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That means there's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
It's desperation time. Young on 4th down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Here's Young. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete.
That's a nice job defensively to make sure everyone was accounted for, because ordinarily you pick up the guys downfield and sometimes you forget about the running back. In this case, they did not and dropped him for no gain.
That throw by Young incomplete.
And now the focus is really clear. They need to get that first down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
Young to throw.
this down near the 20-yard line.
All 3 timeouts still remain. Keep that in mind. They prefer to use them on the defensive end. But here's...
And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So still a little over 40 seconds to go. Time enough to put a drive together if they can get this onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to...